7. This is maybe the last ditch effort. This is high risk, high reward at its finest right here.
Yeah, and it's all going to kind of come down to this this pickup from a best player. They've kind of isolated out what those little picks that Mobazane has left, and the priority goes to Zia on the Roger.
Yeah, but now the R-Lot, the Valentina, both of them available for the side of the Bloodthirsty Kings. Do they want to pick this up? Alpha.
I'm saying, is it alpha time?
Is it alpha time for Mobazane?
Lu Yi is still on the board as well. We saw how dangerous BTK Cold World, or not Cold World, Mark Cutie could be on it. But Basic gonna go ahead, pick up the Harith, and then Valentina for Mark Cutie.
I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm confused. You're right, the Lu Yi is open. We have seen BTK forfeit it over, and like I said, Roger has been the definer in the end. He's the one who stood the test of time through these 7 games so far. I'm still wondering, what does BTK pick for jungle? The Basha is open, the Martis is open, or like we said, he could go the Alpha.
Hey, he's been playing it all season. I mean, I think it's the time.
Playing it all year.
There's the time to showcase it all year. There you go. This is the moment. But yeah, the Harith pickup this early, a little questionable. I feel like they still could have slotted that in later in the draft, possibly, maybe even right here, and got Mobazane what he wanted to run. But we'll see as we progress through this draft. The GG definitely a little bit more comfortable, picking up that Edith, picking up that R-Lot, has some great crowd control, some frontline presence, and then also some damage you're gonna have to watch out for, especially on that Roger's been one of the more prominent marksmen this season.
Yeah, I mean, we've got those marksmen kind of identified out here, and there it is, the chip. That is going to kind of, I want to say that's going to kind of match up when it comes to versing the Lu Yi, which they had very great success with in the second game.
Oh, they ban out the Lu Yi now. There's no chance Lu Yi's making it. BTK has the only teleport device on the Landaton right now, and they feel good about it, I think. But look at best player. What happened last time? He got slotted at the very end. What happened last time? We saw them wait. We saw that assassin pick come up. BTK's onto it. They smell it in the water. They're like, no, no, no. Okay, we actually saw this. I'm not gonna lie, Mobazane, there's been some clips online, there's been some secret surfacing of him playing the Carmilla jungle, so GG covering bases. But this is 4 bans to Mobazane.
There goes the Ling that we've been talking about as well. Both sides doing some extraneous homework on each other. Taking out that Carmilla, definitely wouldn't have expected that, but like you said, a secret plan from Mobazane and the Bloodthirsty Kings. They're gonna ban out the Martis though, from Gaming Gladiators. Now, this is going to get very interesting. Do we see the Nolan be picked up again? Do they go in for that assassin for the Gaming Gladiators? Does BTK possibly pick up a frontline jungler like the Boxia for Mobazane? Still could be an option. But
what if they ban Bosch?
What if they ban Boxia? Where do we go? Alpha.
Then it's nothing but Alpha, right? It's like...
I was going to say, I think right here you kind of leave open the Boxia in case of that Alpha pickup so that you have the counter out there for it.
Roger can still be in the jungle. Zia can flex that into the jungle and still run something against the Harith.
I think they want him to pick Basha here, honestly. I think that's why they're leaving it open. It's like, they're not worried about Basha, I don't think. I think the thing about Basha is like assassins still can kind of dance around him. They still can kind of deal it. He does some decent damage, but he's not as bulky. He's not as threatening anymore as the Fredrin or as some of those other utility jungle picks.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one. The chip put in, instead of that Lu Yi, the Lu Yi's still on the table for Gaming Gladiators to pick up, but then they have to worry about Mark Cutie on this Valentina. Last time they picked up the Lu Yi, they lost against the chip and the Valentina combo. Do they want to take that risk again?
Yeah, that's the thing that's kind of questionable to me, especially with the Harith, especially with the Valentina on the team, because Chip's just going to have to lay down that portal. That is an immense amount of burst damage that they're going to be able to do. So I'm kind of wondering what Gaming Gladiators' plan is for it.
I'm still, oh, there it is. The Fanny comes in game number 7. Okay. I gotta say it though, BTK, they wait, right? They don't pick their jungle first. Is there an answer to this overall? Can they swap something around? Maybe Paquito jungle? That's also in my mind right now. Few options, but yeah, do we just fall back to the Basha?
I was wrong, not game number 6, game number 7. The Fanny was coming out, but that is a very big statement for a game winner, for a chance to go to MSC, for a chance to be the champions of North America. Best player though, on his most preferred hero, who he's kind of showcased and highlighted overall on the competitive scene.
Yeah, waiting to see this last pick from Mobazane. I'm sure, I mean, I'm not even sure what's left in his repertoire besides that alpha, and I'm assuming it might not be it because that's what GG wants.
I'm thinking something crazy, man. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I'm really starting to feel like the ball, man. Okay, that is an answer, I think. And I'm looking for a fight. I'm wondering, does he go like fighter jungle? This is something that can kind of withstand the Fanny, can attack, can invade. We saw Tarzan use it earlier in the season and actually do great things with it. We know there's potential. This is an old school Mobazane signature. And overall, what a way to come into game number 7. I'm ready for it. We're going to be jumping into this last game in just a minute.
It's the ultimate showdown. This is, what more could you ask for at a game 7? Both junglers on, I want to say, some of these old school heroes that they have preferred.
All right, jumping into the land of Dawn now. It's game number 7. Nobody would have thought we made it this far. Some people said sweeps, some people said 4-1, but it's 3-3 right now. BTK versus GG in the HyperX Arena.
Yeah, and both sides bringing it back to their roots. Mobazane back on the Bowman. We got to see this a long time ago in previous NACTs, but was replaced with the Fredrin, but still can be effective. He's definitely going to have a little bit of advantage with sustainability in the jungle, but he has to watch out for Best Player, who's a lot more mobile. He can split push. He can also find the side lanes.
Yeah, any other player but Best Player, and I would say Fanny's going to have trouble getting to this objective zone Cold World. Getting Shark goes in there. He's going to dash himself to safety on that R-Lock. Yellow still trying to put the pressure on the Best Player now. They're going to go ahead and front forward on the Best Player. No, they go ahead and decide against it.
Yeah, Brace Smite from Mobazane on the Bowman. You are looking at Best Player going in with that lethal ignition. He's going to pick up that blade of heavy. He's definitely going to go in for the silence. I don't think he's going to go in for these turtles. I think he's going to look for the pickoffs, possibly try and take down Basic on this Harith.
I mean, so with this, BTK, I think looking for a decent mid-game power spike here. Best Player as well needs a little bit of time until he can really look for the plays to happen. I'm just wondering, does he want to try to execute right at level 4, or does he push it? Because if he waits too long, it could be trouble going up against this Ballman.
Yeah, Best Player does a little damage on the Cold World. Shark putting some pressure onto Mobazane. Hoon hiding in the bush. Hoon gets a little slap in onto Zane.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how this works. But Mark Cutie, he's had an excellent run so far. This time he used back on the Valentina. Maybe a little bit of a problem. I mean, there's a couple ultimates he can profit on, but I wouldn't say there's any secret weapons over there that's going to be huge for him. Maybe the final slash is something, actually, no, can't even use that. It's definitely going to be interesting on the Best Player on the purple buff. We'll be able to get Cold World with the invasion.
Yeah, they forced the red tree out of Best Player, but now they're locking on the Cold World. He's going to use that flicker. They do lock on him. Mobazane finds Turtle. Summon Force is down. Zia finds a kill onto Cold World.
So kill for Zia. GG leading by about 270 gold in the end. I do think it's a good trade for them. Luckily, it was just their own, though. Cold World, not the biggest loss for a Turtle.
But keep in mind, the Roger was picked first in the draft. The Harith was a response to the Roger, but now Zia profits because he gets the first kill, which is going to make it not that much of a problem going up against Basic.
For sure, and I think we've seen this matchup actually. Zia's been doing great against the Harith thus far, man. Zia has been able to handle himself against just about anything Basic brings in that gold lane.
Yeah, a little bit of a skirmish here at mid. Shark hiding the bush, doing a good job of the vision, and just overall just being harassing to BTK. My big question is, when these portals come into play, what is going to be the answer for GG?
That's right, celebrating 30,000 peak current users over there. Redeem this code for limited skin. It's on the screen, definitely limited, so make sure you guys claim while it's available in game number 7. What could it be? I really wonder. Maybe something that you don't have, so definitely get that. But nonetheless, back into the game, back into the win condition so far. Both sides able to take it down to the wire, able to go the distance, able to go to the late game. But this time around, we got a Fanny on the table, right? He's looking to try and close this out early. Can he pull that off?
Ooh, Shark taking a heap of damage from the spin of Mobazane there. Best Player still trying to get this purple buff, is going to be able to secure it.
You know, I gotta say, the strategy that we saw come out in that Jeff, that is GG's last card, right? That is the final card up their sleeve they pulled out, and it's gotta work here for them. It feels like it's really been them.
Ooh, Best Player swoops in, gets out of dodge. Basic just narrowly avoids damage.
Yeah, yet to find the kill, though, and that's going to work in BTK's favor, right? I mean, the Fanny's goal is to bridge that early game for the team, and now the invasion from Mobazane.
Best Player coming in, swooping back and forth. Cold World very low. Best Player gets taken down by Yellow Fly Chicken. Finds a kill onto there, too. Basic finds a kill of his own.
2 for 1 for BTK. Pair that up with a turtle, and that's going to start to build a lead.
Yeah, definitely a lead working in their favor, trying to break the change, trying to get the first 2 wins in a row and close out the series as the champions for North America. But it's going to be a battle. Game and Gladiators putting on a great fight, but on the top side,
yeah, we do have a Zaman Force laid down. Basic trying to put the damage on the Shark, who's focused down on, and Basic finds a kill onto Shark. They have evened things up here.
Yeah, even Stevens, the 50-50 between both of these teams. 2 to 3 on the board, though. BTK up by 1 kill, but 2 of those are in Basic's hands now. We said the Roger had the advantage at first, but now Basic has found his advantage up on the scoreboard.
Basic has definitely found his stride. Not only that, but Mobazane as well, the whole team for the first time, they're like, yeah, you're gonna go assassin this time? We are gonna bully. We're gonna be in your face nonstop, and Cold World has taken some deaths for it, but in the end, it has worked out for BTK.
Yeah, looking at the gold so far, you are looking at Basic slightly ahead, up against his competitor, up against Zia. But right now, both sides put on a good fight. Still working on some damage on Fanny, though.
In comes the swoop. Still not able to find the damage on a Basic. Best player in trouble. Cold World finds the kill.
Oh, and this is huge. When you're Fanny, when you die this fast and this early, it's a big advantage for BTK to put on some pressure to continue forming that snowball to go over the game.
The portals are out. The entirety of BTK slamming down onto Chicken and finding another kill.
Grab those red buttons because it's time to panic. BTK leading 2,500 at 6.5 minutes in. And when you got a Ballman sitting there, you might have forgot, guys, but when he's feeling good about himself, it becomes a problem. Not only that, but right now, Cold World on the chip, he's been making wonders happen with this hero.
Yeah, and right now, best player falling behind in the economy, falling behind in the jungle, finding his second death so far, and yet to find a kill. There you go, the 1v1 matchup. Milo able to out-pressure him and force him back to the base, opening up the opportunity for Mobazane to take this turtle.
Yeah, it's going to be another one going to Mobazane, and GG can't even contest.
Is this just the reality? Is this the death of assassins, man? He's having trouble with it. BTK has the answer. GG needs to bide time at this point. They do still have Zia in the car, ready to unload, ready to hop out. He's sitting at 1-0-0. At this point, GG, for the first time in a while, needs to wait the game out.
Yeah, definitely needing to wait the game out, but now going to try and put some pressure on the bot side. They have the numbers against Fried Chicken. Best player trying to find an opportunity, trying to find the split push, but yet to find an answer, and down goes the turret.
Oh, a little pop-up onto Yellow Mobazane. I mean, but though they just have such a strong front line right now. Hoon alone at mid. The 4 members of BTK looking to possibly put some pressure onto this mid tower.
Can we talk about the way the Cold World's been playing on this chip? He literally just sits up at this top lane. Everyone else does whatever they want on the map, and he just stays right next to this portal right here, non-stop, almost never leaves that spot, and you'll see it happen. Earlier, last time we saw him on the chip, he did the same thing. He just sits by a portal, moves back and forth, kind of stays on the opposite map of wherever GG is at all times.
Yeah, but they are going to try and push in for this mid turret. We saw how long the mid turret stood in the last game, and maybe a similar story, but best player.
Yeah, best player catches a little damage for his visit to the top lane and is going to have to go back to the base again.
Yeah, definitely going to have to go back to the base, but right now BTK leading all across the board so far, 5-2, 2 turrets up, 3 turtles on top of that, and best player falling a little bit behind Mobazane in the jungle. Zane definitely very comfortable right now, going to start trying to invade and put more pressure on Gaming Gladiators, now forcing them on the defense, but this is GG. They still have the split push capability, they still have best player on the Fanny. They just got to find that opportunity.
Ooh, you see the pressure being put on by best player. He is able to get the retry onto his purple buff. Down at the bottom, GG looking for pressure of their own onto Mobazane. Fly Chicken comes in. Basic finds a tower off screen. Mielo finds a tower at mid. In comes best player looking for an opportunity. Primal Rage has been procced, but no worse for wear as BTK disengages.
I'm not going to lie, this is... You know, there's been one other game where it just started to feel like a smother fest, and that was when GG had about a 7K lead, and right now on game 7, BTK feels like they are smothering down onto GG. GG, it's a lit fuse, but it's going to be a while till they get back in this game. It's only 9 minutes in, and that is a 6,300 gold lead. Towers are falling. Morale is dropping.
Yeah, morale's definitely dropping, but I will say with the macro and the micro, they've shown to the world that they can go the distance, and now forced on the back end, they're going to have to play a little bit more passive. Like I said, they have the Fanny for the split push capability. Even though you can't get the kills in the early game, you can make up with the mobility, but right now, it's no secret that BTK has a strong lead against Gaming Gladiators. I feel like they're just reaching for that trophy. Inches away from being able to grab it, but GG need to find a way to turn this back around if they want to be the champion.
Oh, that's a little flicker there. Cold World gets popped up there. A lot of resource being spent to try to take down Cold World here. Best player finds a kill onto Mark Cutie. The whole of BTK coming here. Zia finds a kill on the Cold World. Flying Chicken is down. So is a Shark. That is 2 down for the side of BTK. 2 down for the side of Gaming Gladiators.
2 for 2, but Allure still marching down the top side. Ooh, Zia for his basic?
Oh, Zia coming in, does a change into that Lycan form. Basic still giving chase. Zia running for the hills, looking for an escape. He might be too late. Mobazane has caught his scent. Zia looking to try to get out. I'm not sure he's going to be able to. A lethal counter comes out from Mobazane. It doesn't catch him. Zia, a little bit of damage on there. He is running for the hills right now. He might be caught. Here comes the retribution, and Basic cleans up shop.
We saw the big chase, and now the great chase this time with Zia.
Best player in trouble. Big pop up there lands. Yellow in a little bit of trouble, getting hit with that Eternal Guardian, but no worse for wear, and being shut out right now is best player.
Yeah, being shut down. I mean, BTK has yet to have a turret drop on their side. They have a major map advantage. We are now past the 10-minute threshold, hitting that 11-minute mark, slowly making our way from that mid to the late game. But BTK, this is the strongest lead they have had yet this entire series.
All right, BTK sitting comfy right now. And with the composition they have late game insurance with Basic. They have map control with Cold World. I'm searching for answers, and it seems tough for Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, they're starting to get fallen back here right now. You're starving out of the one player that you really need to be at an advantage, and that is best player right now, who is yet to be able to find the angle, find the offense he needs to kind of get those kills and be the nuisance he needs to in the face of BTK.
And Basic racking up them kills, 4, 0, and 3 so far up against Zia 2, 1, and 0. It really puts a lot of pressure on Zia as well, right? He needs to deal that damage that the team can kind of lean on. But speaking of damage on the 1v1, Cold World on the best player.
Best player gets caught. No portal out there, so best player is going to be able to cable himself to safety.
If there's a moment that you start to notice the Fanny isn't going to be able to do much this game, it is when it's getting bullied by the chip on the map right now. This is a problem. Best player, how does he even find his way in? He's got to make the most sneakiest, smoothest Lord Seal we've ever seen.
He is running the Fanny, though. It's definitely possible. Mobazane definitely wary of it. Basic and Marquiti in position to possibly burst it down. He's been spotted out.
Oh, they put a lot of damage onto him. Mobazane gonna claim this next Lord. Best player at least does not go down.
I don't know, man. Another Lord coming down. The gold keeps inching higher and higher for BTK right now. GG, what is the answer here?
Yeah, this is a rough one. This is definitely a hard hole to climb out of. Right now, 4 to 8. It's not even the full story. Even Milo putting on that pressure. Best player.
Best player just narrowly cabling himself to safety.
He is trying for dear life to pull off the split push, but it is not working against BTK right now. Luminous Lord now marching through the mid lane. BTK will start working on sinking these lanes as well to possibly open up the base against Gaming Gladiators, and this could be an early finish with the deficit up by 10K at the 13-minute mark.
Yeah, looking to sync up lanes right now. Pressure at the top or the bottom and mid. Fly Chicken to dive in from Cold World right now. Ooh, in comes best player, swooping in and out. Mobazane spinning himself, do some damage, and the Lord looks like it's going to be taken down right at mid. Mark Cutie takes a heap of damage. Best player able to get himself to safety. Cold World in trouble right now. The rest of BTK come in. Basic finds a kill onto Shark. In comes best player. Doesn't find a kill. Takes down Cold World. Milo finds a kill onto best player, and there are a few. It's Gaming Gladiators on the back foot right now.
Yeah, definitely on the back foot. The base completely open. One inhibitor to go through. Inches away from grabbing that trophy. The Bloodthirsty Kings with a fancy game so far. Their strongest lead in this entire series up against GG, and a possibility to claim the trophy.
Yeah, you're seeing the synced lanes in here right now. Fly Chicken desperately trying to clean up, taking a heap of damage. They lock onto him. Mobazane finds the kill. Zalman forces out. Final slash comes out from Shark. There are no more towers left. BTK looking to once again make history in the HyperX arena, but not just yet.
I mean, with a 12K gold lead, you don't gotta force it. You can hang out and wait. You can let this ride. Let the viewers build, because BTK's feeling good about it right now, and they got time to spare.
Yeah, no turrets have taken any damage for the Bloodthirsty Kings so far. This is definitely a shocker from what we've seen this entire series. Bloodthirsty Kings looking to possibly close this out, but can they close it out? Oftentimes we see teams have a major advantage like this, but then they don't push that final button for victory, and that's what Gaming Gladiators is trying to lean on right now. They're looking for that mistake from BTK. You kind of seen Best Player rush in, almost got a couple of kills in that aggressive push, but got bursted down. But now BTK in another position to take this Lord.
Yeah, and right now you see the little flank there from Cold World. He's just looking, and concealed play is out. Zia almost gets caught. The Zalman force has been laid down. Sharp looking to try to disengage. Hoon at the bush there. Stay there very long. As the Vexana, Cold World locks on. Hoon still creates that distance.
Yeah, look at the minions though on the bot side. They need a little bit of that lane control. It's going to force the split push on the bottom side, maybe open up the opportunity for BTK to take this Lord. They know they have the advantage. They know GG is on the back end in a position where they may not be able to contest. Best Player's best option is to rush in for a retry play.
Yeah, he's trying with all his might as this Fanny. They're trying to bait it out. Best Player, They do lock on. Yellow comes in with that penalty zone. Is it going to be enough? Not just yet. Best Player locked down. Marcuti finds the kill. Another Lord for Mobazane.
This could be it. One final Lord. The crowd is losing it. 12,000 gold lead, 12 to 5, 16, 40 seconds. Can they finish it here?
The HyperX Arena is rumbling an earthquake as the fans are going wild. Is this the game winner?
Yeah, Fly Chicken goes in for the engagement. Hoon finds a kill onto Basic. Another kill onto Cold World. Yellow finds Fly Chicken. Lord coming down mid. Once again, BTK have made history in the HyperX Arena.
What a night. BTK has done it again. The HyperX Arena is still theirs to rule, is still theirs to control.
What a series, all the way to a game number 7, a repeat from the spring season last year. Look at the energy, look at the hype. Milo, Basic, showing their love to their fans, showing their love to the world, as they are now the champions of the NACT and will be moving on to